What a satisfying weekend. And let me tell you, this movie, truly the best way to end off this trilogy. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the end. This is War for the Planet of the Apes. Matt Reeves said that he wanted to have the war in the background and in the foreground have it be a character piece, and he thinks it paid off. He is so right. War for the Planet of the Apes is much like Dawn. It's a beautiful character study, like about Caesar and some of the other characters you see. I am really excited to talk about some of these characterizations because I just found them so amazing, and I'm just like, how did they write such beautiful character stuff? This time, Matt Reeves is in the screenplay, is in the driver's seat for the screenplay, along with Mark Bomback. Apparently, when they were brought on for Dawn, they were a bit rushed because Fox had already set up a release date. But for this film, 20th Century Fox decided to give Matt and Bomback time to flesh things out. So they just kind of left them alone. Yes, I love it. Like, I love it whenever studios realize something great they've made and they're like, you know what, we should give you time to make this a good film. Okay, as usual, Andy Serkis is amazing as Caesar. This is just another powerful performance of his. You could also tell Caesar has stopped using sign language for the most part in this film. Yeah. That was something I kind of noticed. Steve Zahn as Bad Ape, not bad. I thought he brought both some great humor, some really good humor and emotion, especially when he's talking to Caesar about how he had a child. A lot of people seem to think he's the funny guy, simply just the funny dad from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but this also shows he's got some really, he can tug at people's heartstrings. Toby Kebbell returns for like, I think a total of like a minute screen time for Koba and like flashback, or no, hallucinations, yes. Judy Greer is back as the wife who eventually gets killed off. Karen Konoval as Maurice. Alright, so Maurice is just, I feel like I like Maurice more in here than any of the other ones, because at the end Caesar makes Maurice the leader, and it makes sense throughout the film. Like, whenever Caesar's captured, we get to see Maurice being a really good leader, so I think that position was really satisfying, and it was like, it was well deserved. Maurice is just such a great character. And all the other apes were really good. Okay. Let's talk about my favorite human, like the two standout human characters in here. Woody Harrelson as Colonel J. Wesley. I think this is one of no. Harrelson's most underrated performances. He just seems so menacing, and at the same time kind of badass whenever he's wearing those shades. But he too also has a complex, or a really in-depth backstory. And yeah, both Woody Harrelson and Andy Serkis bring their characters to life so well. Especially in Harrelson's final scene in the movie. He just, oh, he's talented, man. He's talented. But one of the biggest standouts of the whole film, the one actor who was able to give off one of the best performances alongside the mains, or alongside Serkis and Harrelson, is Amaya Miller as Nova. Like Serkis, she says a lot without really having to say anything. But like, she just gives off such this incredible performance, and some of the most heartbreaking scenes involve her. Whenever or some of the most emotional stuff involves her. Like whenever the big monkey picks out a flower for her, and then when that big monkey is dying, she gives the flower back to him. Oh my God! What were they thinking? This is. I'm at a loss for words. I am at a loss of words for just how phenomenal of a performance she gave and how brilliantly executed those scenes were. Like, again, Matt Reeves is directing the hell out of this movie. As well as the kind of friendship she starts with Maurice. It's amazing. Again, Weta's effects continue to shine. I think, oh my gosh, this is like another one of their best films in terms of visual effects. They really struck gold with this one. The action scenes are enthralling as always. The cinematography is gorgeous. I love that they continued using the muted color palette from Dawn in the beginning, and then we just get this beautiful snowy setting. I just love snow, and I think snow goes really well with like certain film aesthetics. It goes perfectly with this film. Michael Giacchino's score, this is on par with like incredible score. Like, this and The Incredibles are Giacchino at his best. Honestly, I'm trying to think of what else to say for War for the Planet of the Apes. It's beautiful, it's emotional, it's thrilling. This is just another complete package. Do I think it's better than Dawn? Well, I do think that this and Dawn are equal. It's just really hard. I mean, I really love both. So yeah. With that, this trilogy, we have completed this really great trilogy of movies. Now all that we have left is to see their kingdom. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in the theaters with Thade seeing this. It's gonna be so fun.